वेलकम बैक टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल में आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत। आज मैं एक ऐसा टॉपिक चूज किया हूं जो कि आज के लिए बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है। जैसा कि आप जानते हैं, इजराइल और ईरान का वॉर थम चुका है। फ्यू डेज बैक ईरान अटैक्ड ऑन इजराइल with about 200 plus missiles, including ballistic missiles. Most of them were shot down, but fact is it was a direct attack by Iran on Israel. Now, knowing Israel, knowing its policy, knowing Israel PM's speech in United Nations, Israel is bound to retaliate. When Iran attacked Israel, there was a fall of around 5% in 2-3 days in our market. Now the question comes, what we should do as an investor? Should we remain invested? Is market going to fall 20% when this war takes a little more complicated form? Or is it going to go back from here and take a upward trend of 26,000 and above and above? All these we'll discuss based on certain macro parameter. I'll bring to you two data points here. One is what they call it Buffett indicator. It become very famous, where basically market cap of all the stocks to GDP ratio is tracked. And it is said that if GDP, this ratio is more than 1, market is overvalued. And that time, if you have any trigger, there is a chance of falling down, which is very high. And when it comes below 1, market is undervalued. So again, there could be trigger, it can fall down, but that time one prudent investor will invest. So that is the situation. Second, I'm going to look at Nifty trend and see how Nifty is looking like on chart and what you should be doing, how much fall has happened, and what are the possibilities. Third thing, I'm going to also talk about Nifty valuations, how valuations wise Nifty appears good, bad, or ugly, and how it indicates that going forward it is going to fall down. Now, I'm also going to talk to you about a couple of stocks, at least 4 stocks, which I believe this fall might give an excellent opportunity for acquiring and putting on your portfolio. I do have all of them, all the 4 stocks in my portfolio. And these 4 stocks are basically market infrastructure stocks. So, या तो मार्केट में किस तरह का भी फॉल आए, स्टील सेक्टर चले ना चले, ऑयल सेक्टर खराब हो जाए, लेकिन मार्केट और इंडियन स्टोरी चलेगा। और ये चारों स्टॉक मार्केट इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर रिलेटेड है, जिसका मतलब है कि respective of which sector becomes darling of the investor, these 4 stocks will keep on moving upwards only. So it is very positive. And as you know, जो चीज अच्छे होते हैं वो सस्ता मिले, इसकी गारंटी तो होती बहुत कम है। तो सब हम आज बात करेंगे। आप इस चैनल के साथ बने रहिए। And before I proceed, I would like to reiterate here, investing in stock is a risky affair. So please do your own research or consult your investment advisor. Also, some studies might make you very strong in investing and your investing career might shine. I have brought a set of courses for you. Those courses are available at drbishram.graphy.com. So feel free to visit that site. Subscribe to the courses. You need to invest few thousand rupees and 15 hours of time. And I can guarantee you that will create a base for your understanding and you will have more and more interest in investing, and really this journey will be very enjoyable for you. So with this note, let's move forward. So what I said was, let's look at the Warren Buffett indicator, which is a very famous indicator. As I mentioned to you, here for Indian market, this indicator has been plotted for about 25 years. So, you know, the shaded area is sort of normal area, 1 sigma. 84% is the mean here for 25 years. When it is above this 1 sigma, this means overvalued. Below this, undervalued. This is sort of, you can call it normal variation. So today, you have many occasions like this. Let's say it was undervalued, went up, didn't go to overvalued region. Some trigger happened and then it came all the way to this place, which is about 40% lower. This is during 2002, which was a dot-com bubble, big event. And since the fall was sharp, there was a rise sharp, went to all 158%. Again, sharp fall, which happened in 2008, the prime crisis in the US. Again, it went up, fell and remained in the range. But, you know, we have in the range, fell little bit, so it has gone up here, fell little bit. It is at 1.8, 0.24 today. So it cannot reset. Valuation wise, it is that bad. It doesn't suggest that it will start falling from tomorrow. But if there's a trigger, which could be Israel attacking Iran, this might fall. So how much it will? So here, the one thing you see is, will it come to median, which is about 25% plus? Not sure, but certainly it will come about 10-15%, which will be in this range. And that will be good time to accumulate. Now let's look at Nifty valuation, other point of view. The orange graph here is the Nifty chart, which is about 25,000 over here. And the blue one is the P, which talks about Nifty valuation. So as you know, this is 1 sigma leave it, this is 2 sigma, this is 3 sigma, and Nifty P is not crossed 1 sigma. This means if you look at the overvalue perspective, Nifty is not overvalued today, which will be also from this heat map, what we call it. It is not that dark green, but light green, which is, it's a positive territory. So this chart doesn't suggest that Nifty should start falling, although there have been a good run upward. Now, let's look at the Nifty indices, like the short-term chart, which I normally use. See, the day Iran attacked Israel, market started falling. Now it is consolidating at about 25,000 level. So this fall is about almost 5%. On the previous two analysis, in the given condition, even though the war goes on, unless war lingers and many countries jumps into it, then the fall could be much bigger. And nobody knows about it. But, if it remains like America helping Israel indirectly, and similarly China and others helping Iran indirectly, if that continues, then it will not become that serious, and fall will not be more than another 10% or 5, total 10-15%. So if that happens, what to do? That is very important. That's my brief analysis of the scenario. And in that scenario, what one should be doing. So I have brought to you a set of companies, which I think is an evergreen company in the given scenario. And these companies are from market infrastructure. So irrespective of which sector is darling of the investor, these companies are going to go up. This will have only one-way traffic. And from that perspective, they will be very interesting. So let's look at what these companies are, how they are going to shape your investment. So the very first company, India has got a growing population of investors. They are becoming more rich and rich, so a lot of surplus money, and they do take shelter of wealth manager for investing. So India is 361 BAM, 38,000 crores market cap, 40 PE, which is double because company is doing very good today, about 25% ROE, 21% sales growth, 29-30% profit growth. If you look at the price run here, the price had fallen significantly below 50 days running average, and now it is about 50 days moving average. So good time to procure this company as of today. And on each decline, I suggest this type of company should be added to your portfolio. If you have 5 to 10 years perspective, doubling, tripling, multiplying 4 times, 5 times may not be a big surprise to you. It might happen. It will happen. Second company which I bring to you is another one from the same space, Nuvama Wealth. Number-wise, it's a smaller company. It's also at 23,000 crores now, 32 P, 25 ROE. Sales growth for last 3 years is about 32%. Profit growth is 82%, much better number than the previous one. Valuation is a little better. Again, it has fallen below 50 days moving average, now at 50 days moving average. P ratio, if you look at, the average was at about 32, it is about 38, 39. So not that bad. This is also a good company to invest. Third one I am bringing to you is CAMS, Computer Age Management Services. As you know, mutual fund SIP is pouring every day. So it is just going up and up and up only. So this company is the biggest beneficiary. They are leader in that sector. And CAMS also have ROE of about 39%, sales growth last 3 years 18%, and profit growth about 25%. And if you look at the valuation, it has made a good run up. It was available for a few days below 50 days moving average. But again, it has crossed that. So now, should we investing at this price? Not very sure, but my recommendation would be on each and every fall, go on adding these shares. They are really good. They will do too good for future, and you will really remember adding these 4 shares for long term is a real boon to your portfolio. The last one I'm going to bring here is the fourth one, Prudent Corporate Advisory Services. These manage mutual funds basically. Here, if you look at 34% is their ROE, 41% is sales growth, 45% is the profit growth. And although there's a very good run up here, it has never, very rarely it comes below 50 days moving average here. So like this was good time, but then you had, it keeps on giving you time from time to time. So now again, it has run up, so I will not buy at this level, and I will wait for coming year 50 days moving average. And if Israel acts on Iran, this is going to happen, friends. So keep some money and be ready for investing in these shares. These are real good one, and you will not repent utilizing your spare money and investing for future. So today, what I've done is, what I have discussed is it market going to fall by 20-25% on Israel attacking Iran? My guess is it won't go beyond 10 to 15% unless many countries jump in. That case, we don't know whether 25 or 40. But even there, even though this goes down by 30-40%, let's say many companies come in, spare money should be put at that time, because if you invest at that level, you always make money. So now my guess is maximum 10 to 15%, 5% it has happened, another 5% or maybe 8% it will fall if there is a strike. If there is no strike, it might go up, and then again you will see some reaction at some time. So that's the way to do. And then I talked about 4 shares. These are market infrastructure share and they are very good for future. तो उसमें आप निवेश करिए, थोड़ा थोड़ा करके करिए, उसमें SIP करिए. कौन कौन कंपनी है? पहला कंपनी था 360 वैम, दूसरा था नुवामा वेल्थ, थर्ड वाज कैम्स एंड प्रूडेंट इन्वेस्टमेंट एडवाइजरी. इन चारों कंपनी को आप स्टडी करिए, अगर आपको अच्छा लगे तो निवेश करिए. मैं चारों कंपनी में इन्वेस्टेड हूं और ईच फॉल पर मैं इसको बढ़ा रहा हूं आज के दिन, क्योंकि मेरा टारगेट जितना है, जितना इन्वेस्ट करने का, उससे कम इन्वेस्टमेंट है आज के दिन भी, बिकॉज यह कंपनी अपने को मौका ही नहीं देता. नॉर्मली बहुत कम मौका मिलता है. सो फ्रेंड्स, आई होप यू लाइक द deliberations ऑफ टुडे. If you liked it, don't forget pressing like button and forward this video to your friends and colleagues so that they can get benefited. Thank you so much for your time. Stay engaged. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.